question, man.
That's any problem? No, no, there is a gap in between.
Also, later.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Maybe another mic.
You need a mic? Can we get one more mic? Yes,
These are two available. You have to pass it.
Okay. You know what? Not making a decision is also a decision, right? So, if anything goes wrong, you say it's a bad decision. And the only wrong decision is indecision. So you know that we anticipate, that's also a bad decision. We know that the market is going to go up, we anticipate that it's going to go up. Arguably though we are already in the bull market, pre-halving market. Hope that 2024 is going to be Web3 this year. Yeah. So I've got some great panelists here. They are from various sectors of Web3. They'll be sharing their perspective and their expectation in the upcoming years, and what are the changes that we can expect in Web3 in the coming years. And so I'll start with an introduction since I'm the youngest one in the crowd. I'll start with mine. What do you think? Yeah. So I'm Mirza. I create content. I make content about Web3, crypto, NFTs, all the non-tech and tech aspects of it. We've got around 170k plus social media followings, very niche down to South Indian audience. I speak Malayalam, so I make content in Malayalam and English. Most of my North friends are, against that idea. I hope that I can also learn some good Hindi, but they always teach me this bad Hindi. So we thought of creating something for the audience. We thought of creating a platform for the speakers, for the educators. So I am building Kerala's first Web3 school, and we have done a great job. Happy to say that we have educated more than 30,000 plus people in the last 2 years, and we are generating more than 1 million plus traffic. So if you guys would love to grow in the South region, we are looking at the right time. So let's start with you.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Priyat. I'm the co-founder of Socially. Socially is a decentralized social network powered by Lens Protocol. So let's say you are a creator with certain skills and a fee. So what you can do, you can register on our platform, and you can set, let's say you are charging $100 for 30 minutes video call. You can register on our platform, and as a requester, we will book your time, and we will go on a 30 minutes video call. And once the meeting is over, we both can rate each other. It's like a Uber driver, passenger sort of rating, and we are putting that rating on chain, and it's like apart from building a social things, we are also building your on-chain reputation. So in the future, you can utilize that on-chain reputation for protocols like Aave, where based on your on-chain reputation, you can do lending and all. Yeah.
Awesome. After this panel, I hope that we can make some good decisions in the coming years. So yeah, I'll go to next.
I've already spoken enough.
Hi everyone, my name is Madhur and I'm the founder of Dexter Exchange. We are building a decentralized exchange and aggregator, and we are trying to solve the problem, or rather a dilemma that appears in DEXs, which is user convenience, safety of funds and capital efficiency. So a lot of DEXs right now are still struggling to get the right balance between them, and that's how we use account abstraction, reputation based AMM, and this is how we are trying to achieve this and provide users an experience which is as good as a centralized exchange or a stock exchange or a traditional financial product. So yeah, that's what we are trying to do.
Hello each and everyone. So yeah, first time here in Bangalore. So namaste. So my name is Ken. I'm the CEO and the founder of Connect Web3 and Blockchain Network Philippines. What I'm trying to solve on is most of the projects that we've seen. I've been 7 years in the marketing advisor and consultant, and we work with 200 plus crypto projects already. On my age as a 29 years old before, I handled 300, 400 employees with 98 projects in a month. On that case, we solved a lot of problems, and we saw that most of the problems in the web space, there are lots of builders, there are lots of creators, but they are a lot of execution. So we solve that kind of problems. We are the one who do the day-to-day basis. We love sales, we love marketing, we love do the business and networking. We love build this kind of technology, and we, of course, we make sure that we understand and analyze our community and yeah, and also our clients. So right now we work with 17 crypto projects, 48 full-time employees, and with 25 bank venture capital. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Kenneth. As Indians, we love money. So let's start with Priya, since you are also empowering creators like us. We have some positive perspectives and some challenges that from the people that we have from various industries, like various industries. So they'll take us through the positive impacts and of course some challenges that creators like me and builders, like you people are gonna face, and hopefully we can also help you make some, good decisions in the future. So Mr. Priya, I want to know how a creator like me can benefit from your platform and a potential, challenge that creators like me and creators are going to face in the future.
So on our platform,
And as solutions, because that's also good.
Yeah, sure. So we are a Web3 social network platform. So as a creator, so let me first differentiate between what web social network is and how Web3 social network is different from a Web2 social network. So let's say you're a creator. So how many YouTube subscriber do you have? 30K subscriber. And like in what amount of years? In how many years do you reach that?
It took around 1.5 years.
So imagine tomorrow you put something controversial and YouTube suddenly suspend your account. So like last 1.5 year of hard work is gone.
Yeah, I've had it like twice. Yeah, I've had heart attack twice.
So while in Web3 it is not possible because the identity that you're building is decentralized and everything is getting accumulated on that identity. Even let's say I as a platform suspend your account, so what you can do, you can move to a different client that is built on top of same protocol. So whatever you build on my platform, like whatever the following subscriber, what are the videos you are putting in, on my platform you will get all the things on other client. So it's like the hard work you did from last 1 year, 1.5 year will be there as well. So apart from that, since you are a YouTuber, what I can do, so if I need anything, any help regarding like marketing or any other stuff, I will reach out to you. So what you can do, you can register on our platform. So instead of directly going on a Zoom call, what you can do, you can charge, let's say a requester some amount, because every so if I say in that sense, so time is crucial for everyone, what I can do is I can register your time. We will go on a 30 minutes video call. You can, let's say, charging X amount, $100 for 30 minutes video call. I will book your time. I will pay you in, once the meeting is over, I will pay you that $100, and that the payment is in is in stable coins. So once the meeting is over, you are like within minute or within couple of minutes you will get the amount. So how that fast we are actually.
Sorry for bringing the bad only fans first. Please great.
Yeah, so right now what we are focusing is on Web3 creators as of now, because the biggest hurdle, if I say, is like the UI UX. So if we have to onboard, Web2 users as well, so what we have to first figure out what's always the experience, and the biggest hurdle is the MetaMask, to be honest. Onboarding Web2 user on a Web3 platform, first you have to provide the same experience as of a Web2 platform. So I think the account abstraction is trying to solve that thing by social logins. So probably in next few months we will definitely see Web2 similar experience on Web3 as well.
So my next question is to I'll just read out the question because I think I want you to highlight 3 positive and 3 negative that you predict will shape the future of blockchain and DeFi. Because I'm a huge fan of DeFi and I believe in that system, and I want to know your perspective on that.
So I think a lot of negative things have already happened. And the recent one was CJ stepping down. So regulatory side, whatever could happen, I think we have already passed the worst phase. That was one of the uncertainty. Positive side, I think ETF everybody is talking about, and I'm sure you guys must have heard in other events as well. So that is something which will change the overall adoption and overall adoption in the ecosystem. DeFi side, I think compliant DeFi will be a key word moving forward. So we'll see some companies like us bringing KYC and digital identities, plugging all the relevant ecosystem players so that regulators get more comfort in allowing trade on platforms like us. So compliant DeFi, regulatory side clarity is already sorted out, and omni-chain will be one of the biggest narrative. Prayag also mentioned the bad experience of our entire Web3 ecosystem, and I believe we are still, even with account abstraction as a solution, we are still far away. So layer 0 and technologies around that is going to solve that, and in the next quarter or so, I believe omni-chain applications where you don't worry about moving your assets from one chain to another, that will be one narrative.
So, Achal, I've got a follow-up question to that. So, do you really think that the banking concept is actually going to happen in the foreseeable future?
Sorry, can you rephrase that?
The e-banking system. Because we don't believe in banks anymore. We believe in this.
So we already have
Let's
enough
make it a
data
little
points.
controversial.
So we have seen what happened with Silicon Valley Bank and a couple of others in US, and despite being a regulated industry for over 100 years, we are able to see such events largely controlled by governments and few other institutions in that space. I believe truly decentralized systems will survive, and we as a race, we deserve decentralization. So I strongly believe that any company, any group or any DAO or any ecosystem focusing on decentralization, they will have a bright future.
I'll come to you, Kenneth, because you're one of the energetic guy in this panel. So I'll come to you after Madhu. What do you think? Let's end this with the bang.
Sure.
I said I'll come to you. See, he's one of the energetic one. Okay, I'll start. And then I'll go with you. So you're from Philippines. How was Philippines?
Philippines right now we are 7. We are 7. I saw that like 2 days or 1 day ago. Number 1. Congratulations, India. So you are number 1 right now when it comes to mass adoption. But yeah, we are number 7. Number 7 or number 5, if I'm not mistaken, and the second is US. So for me right now, we are suffering for the we need more sympathy about this kind of logo. Because they will be removing in the Philippines this coming February, and for us, it was sad because we're not, I'm not fan of them, but I look for the brighter side because they help a lot of Filipinos. Some of the finance angels, finance academy, those influencers, this company Binance is help Filipinos to create jobs, create education, and they are not talking about specifically on the Binance. They're also providing topics about lots of projects like Polygon, Galaxies, So it was sad for those people who believe on this platform. But I believe for me, that would be a correction for 2024 and 2025. That whatever your project or whatever, if you have a solid security on your products, believe on your community, but don't fuck the government. That's it. Yeah.
So I just got a question for you. So you have seen a lot of pitfalls of blockchain companies in the industry, right? Since we are going to see another bull market, we're going to see good news coming up in the next few months, including the Harley. There's going to be a lot of blockchain projects that is going to come up in the front and going to make a lot of noise. And what do you suggest that they should do? 3 pointers that you just neglect or just to avoid or just don't the pitfalls that is going to happen. Some mistakes that they should be avoiding, some challenges that they might bump into. So what do you think that is these are 3 challenges that they might bump into, and this is how they can, don't lose?
Yeah, for me, I've been working with, Layer 0 before, we work with Cosmos and lots of I've been working with Chainmate before. I've been working with different Certic, stacks, and I've seen that everything is great. Everything's good. Everything have a community. But the problem is, if you can't beat the government, join them, analyze with them. Because most of those that are dislikes, or anti for the cryptocurrency or the blockchain technology are those people that age 50 above. Sorry for the age, but that's the reality. But all of us, for millennials and Generation Z, I think let's stop, let's sit, let's understand each other, because this is the future. So they need to explore or to hop in the train, or else, they will miss it. So for me, this is a huge opportunity, that a huge correction as well. And for those have, successful projects and successful government, maybe they should minimize themselves, like their identity. They should open the doors, because only cryptocurrency, blockchain technology will be more for millennials and Generation Z, and not for those people that is so, they don't know what is technical right now. They don't know unmanned vehicle. They don't know AI. They don't know blockchain technology. How does it work and everything, right? So let's sit down and analyze them, understand with them. Everything is, we can do it in the right way, in the friendly way, as long as we can come together and build together. That's it.
Thank you, Karan. Recently, I've been to an event, and I saw an old man standing up and talking to the audience that if you really want to kill something, give it to the government. So I just want to rephrase that fact, that maybe just like someone mentioned in the talk, that the regulations will come only after business makes money.
Yeah. Can I add with that before it comes in regulations? When I go to the event IBW, I saw the four guys. I don't want to mention their name. It's like they are from the banks, they are from big institution, big government, and I respect with them. However, they don't really know and understand what the decentralized meaning and it works. It's like they keep, we will create our own blockchain. This will be interrupt to our governments. Why we are keep saying like that? Why not help those entrepreneurs, those builders? As far as I know, Bangalore is the second Silicon Valley, right?
This is the first.
This is the first, yeah. And I've seen that. Why not help them, encourage them? Help those Indian startups, help those entrepreneurs. In fact, I'm so very jealous that even your driver, like on the cab, on the taxi, they know how to code. They know how to do C++. Like, what? And for me, it's better that they open it, invest on their own country, invest on those people, invest on those startups, and open this opportunity. Or maybe the banks will also invest for those young generations, most especially in Bangalore. I think India will be the first, when it comes in this kind of tech, not just for blockchain, but also Internet of Things, biotech, and so on and so forth.
Thank you so much. We feel your energy, we feel your emotion. Added to that, I want to say that last event, the Finance Minister of Bangalore was saying that 200 of developers sitting in front of us that teach us, tell us, let us know what we have to do to make your journey more easy. So that sort of approach that government is taking, it's very overwhelming for us. It's an emotional moment we had that time.
I think they will not accept that as long as there is a corruption to their government, because decentralized is open source. So if you want a clean government, you should become an open source with that, so no one can corrupt for each and everyone, and maybe that would be a good topics in the future.
Hopefully, I think we should go with positivity and negativity, because that is how, otherwise the anarchy will exist. So I'll go to Madhu. Madhu, I want to talk to you about the DEX, because you've been in the DEX industry for a very long time, and I want to know the biggest challenges that building a DEX is facing and how to do it.
So first of all, I just want to know, do you use a DEX?
I've been using a DEX for a while, but
Okay.
now I'm more of into investing, so yeah.
Okay. And what about the audience? How many of you, can you please raise your hands, how many of you have ever used a DEX? Okay, great. Mostly Uniswap and AMM based DEXs, right?
Correct.
Okay. So do you know that how AMMs are built, right? You know, they have a price curve. So if you put a smaller order, you get a good price. If you put a bigger order, you get a worse price, right? So that is how the AMM design is designed, because you are interacting with a smart contract. So basically, you are trading with a smart contract. Now, this is the problem when you compare it to a traditional order book, where you get a better price efficiency because price discovery, because you know there are bidders and you know there are buyers and sellers, and they agree to a meeting point. Since due to lack of scalability and those kind of issues, it was not possible initially to build an order book DEX on Ethereum and these layer ones. So that is how AMMs came into the picture. But they come with their own set of problems. And as a liquidity provider, you don't get enough incentive. So the problems that I'm talking about is you get like impermanent loss. So if you create a pool, the problem is that you're only able to earn from that particular pool and not the other pools. You'll have to manually create different pools. So my question is, these are the problems which Web 2 is having, right? You know, the money is siloed. You cannot use or you cannot program money in Web 2. But in Web 3, this can be done. But this is unfortunately not being done. So we want to, I think that is the biggest problem right now, the capital efficiency. It has to become, meaningful enough for users to actually leave Web 2 and come to Web 3, so that their money becomes more liquid and they are able to earn, more on that. And along with that, the problem is user experience, which I think everybody agrees and we have all stressed upon. So until and unless it becomes so easy that you don't need any tutorial, you don't need any like WhatsApp, it is self-explanatory, intuitive. Until we get to that point, it is very difficult for a person to manage money, which is so complicated that they would rather want to stay on a centralized exchange, trust somebody else, because they would do a better job than that person. So I think that is the problem that needs to be solved if we really want mass adoption in DEXs.
So Madhur, I think we worked with a few DEXs in the last few years, and we found out that it is very hard for the users to understand the whole interface and even the buffering time and everything that takes after that comes along, right? So how your platform as Dexter is trying to solve that problem? Because Sanjay was mentioning about account abstraction, all those terms may sound like another sequel of transform movie for many people. So does the whole concept of Web3 will be more easier for people if the interface is very simple, like what Firedrops and what other platforms are trying to solve, right? So how you are helping the DEX users? How can you help them to do that onboarding process?
So the approach that we have taken is that I'm not going to go into the technical details, but the idea is we want to give users what they are used to. So if they are used to, let's say, Binance or any other centralized exchange, right? We want them to have the same experience, and we take care of the complexity, as in whether it is using account abstraction, layer 0, XYZ. There are a lot of technologies and a lot of things happening in this industry rapidly. So it's like as a user, you come, you register, right? Then you deposit, or then you trade, you become a liquidity provider, you do all sorts of things, right? This is the user experience that a traditional stock exchange person is used to, and we provide them the same user interface in the sense that it is an order book, so they don't have to go what is a slippage, what is the those kind of things, new terms. They don't have to even think of that. So our idea is that we will take care of the complexity by having the best of the tools, whether it is ZK or other tools available. But the front end and the overall user experience needs to remain the same.
So Pranjal, I want to come back to you with that another question. When we say about code abstraction, all the ideas, what do you think that Web3 is going to be in the next 5 years, in your perspective? Because you have seen a lot of investors, I believe, and you are also has been a lot of investors in the space.
So I believe 5 years is a very long time for Web3. One quarter is equivalent to 2 years in normal Web2 world. I have been in Web2. I used to run a SaaS company. Spent 7 years building hardcore business, technology business there. Things are moving rapidly here. So, but over a period of 5 years, I believe we should be able to achieve an Uber type of experience, be it trading, farming, liquidity providing, and we should be able to solve some of the decentralized, AMM-based problems like impermanent loss maybe eventually somehow, lack of liquidity depth across different exchanges. More seamless experience will also ease out adoption for everyone. So from current handful of, or maybe less than 1% adoption across the globe, probably we'll be seeing more and more people taking deeper interest. I expect around 7-8% people who are more comfortable with normal assets, they should be moving towards Web3. So in 5 years, if we are able to get, let's say, 5-7% type of adoption compared to traditional finance, I think that's a very good stage to be. And definitely ETF is one of the key driver there, and I believe that will also push the entire market cap to a different high level.
Want to add something?
Just want to add on top of it. So I was in an event, one of the event where the founder of Polygon, Sandeep came back. So what he mentioned that we are just done with the POCs. So as of today, blockchains are not ready to handle millions of users. So for example, this Polygon is coming with this CDP. So CDP is like everyone can run their own chain. So they don't have to settle anything. Settling the sense they don't have to interact with the Polygon chain. They just have to interact with their own chain, app chain. And that app chain will interact with the LP chain. So Polygon is coming up with something like this. Things will definitely, it will design the whole ecosystem. It will onboard. So today the Flipkart, they are building something on top of Polygon CDK. There is one more product. There's say they recently launched on Polygon. So platforms are coming together to increase the mass adoption of the blockchain. So we would definitely see in next 5 years, so Web2 platforms are coming together and integrating blockchain, but it won't be like so behind the scene it will be blockchain, but on the front end it will always be like Web2 experience.
Okay, so I want to end the whole discussion with one more question. So this is going to be the last. There is a wrong notion that is Web3 is equal to crypto, because people tend to believe that Web3 is all about crypto. And we are here to tell you and explain to you that it's not equal to crypto because blockchain is still an unsung hero. So I want to know your perspective and your suggestion to these fellow developers and creators are here. What they can do to make other people understand that it's not equal to crypto. It is something beyond that.
So if I talk about blockchain, so let's compare it with cars. So if you want to drive a car, you have to put the gas. I mean, blockchain is the crypto. So as long as we are not building something that do not require the crypto, then until then we need crypto to power the blockchain.
Let's be real. Everybody is in this space for growth, for fast growth, I'll say. So of course, all of us have that affinity towards technology. Definitely, blockchain is a bigger thing than crypto. But I believe the euphoria we have been seeing over the last few years is because of the massive price movement in crypto. Yeah. So how many of us would be equally interested in a technology which will change the way cars function? Nobody would take that deeper interest. But all of us are equally inclined to buy a token because it can go up 10x in maybe 10 days or 15 days of time, right? That's the reality of it, and I think it's fine because we are in the still early days of overall adoption. But yeah, of course, blockchain will have a larger role to play. I see it as like the way normal IT services industry evolved. After that, we saw evolution of software as a services on cloud-based services. So this is another leap towards having a better decentralized databases, and the entire industry will get to benefit in terms of adopting those technology. But yeah, the reality is most of the people, including me, we are in this space because of the volatility we have seen in this space.
I think Web3 without crypto is just an open source database, which is a poor version of a database. And the reason there is crypto in Web3 or in a this economic system is because Bitcoin is the greatest example. So when I have to explain Bitcoin, I don't go into the details like public ledger and all those things. A very simple explanation is take out any use case in Web2 or any real world. There is always an incentive for a person in control to cheat the system. But in Bitcoin, there is no incentive for a person to cheat the system because it is going to end up, making losses for them. So when we do mining, nobody does a 51% attack because the community will know, they will fork, and there is no point in doing and spending so much money when everybody will come to know. So this can only work when there is an economic exchange of value in terms of the token or a coin that creates that balance. So I think again, to reiterate, crypto without blockchain does not exist, and the main point here is incentive alignment. For any product, any project, if we are able to align the incentives in the right manner, I think this is what is going to be the catalyst for the growth. So that's what I think.
What's your question again?
I want to tell people that Web3 is not equal to crypto, but we do need crypto. So that wrong notion is there. So how we can do it?
Yeah, in fact, if I say blockchain, of course, the spelling is not BITCOIN, So meaning to say, blockchain right now is not about the cryptocurrency. I think the cryptocurrency right now is Bitcoin is the only way for the payments for all of us. Stablecoin is there. I believe that 2024, 2025, there are lots of stablecoin upcoming. CBDC is on talks. Lots of laws and regulations are upcoming. The AI is very fast. So I don't think that we need 5 years. I think we need 2 years. 2 years is very enough for innovative. In fact, 2 years ago, there's no AI. And right now, see, there's no unmanned flying object before. And right now, as you can see, there are lots, right? There are lots of robotics, everything. So for me, the blockchain can be also used for biotech, Internet of Things. Blockchain can also segregate for AI. And we also trying to analyze how we can do it for the words, but Web 4. For me, Web 4 is how we can innovate the Launchpad, DeFi, decentralized internet, and so on and so forth.
Awesome. I think it's not a technology shift, it's a paradigm shift that is going to happen to the industries. We want to see a great market in the upcoming years, and I hope that this panel and their insights, perspective have helped you some way to take a better decision for the coming market. And let me tell you that it's going to be a very roller coaster journey. So I hope that you guys are prepared for it. So let's give them a big round of applause.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks very much. If we have a we have goodies for everyone. Santosh is also here. If you can have a group picture with him as well. He is one of our speakers. Santosh, if you can come please. Priya. Bring everyone.
ಇವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಕವರ್ ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಕಟ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ
Yes, ready? Certificate. Smile.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Please give a round of applause for all the panelists and such a wonderful session that we have had. So I started this whole meetup by telling you how it was more about you guys that are present here. So we have another open mic session. We have some new faces here. If anyone want to introduce themselves in front of everyone, if anyone wants to come forward. So you came recently, if you want to join in, if you can come and
So, my name is Abhishek Gupta and I'm the co-founder of NFTFN.com. So, what we are building in NFTFN, so when we started in 2021, the one question we actually cater that if anybody hold BAYC, then what is going to happen with that BAYC? So we started NFTFN with the one single line. If you you can long and short BAYC, MAYC, and any project if you want to sort them. If you don't have like big liquidity to buy a BAYC or MAYC or any blue chip NFT project, on our platform you can easily come and sort an index of blue chip NFTs. We built our first index with the name of Supernova, where we came, you just log in your MetaMask and go long and short on this 5 blue chip NFT index. So our first index is comprised of 5 blue chip. It's BAYC, MAYC, Azuki, Doodles and Clonex. So in the future, what we are planning, we are building more indexes along with coming up with the lots of single projects also. In 2021, we started, there is no any company which are doing this. So after in last year only, our competitor came up with a product where they did like 500 million of trading in just 6 months, and that validate our idea. We are live on testnet from last 6 months and going mainly in a month on Binance chain. So you guys can check it out on Twitter nftfn.xyz. So thanks guys.
Thank you so much for the introduction. Absolutely, it's a wonderful idea, and like you said, the concept has been proved. Hopefully, all goes well with the mainnet. We also have Kritika from the Crypto News with us for a quick introduction.
Hi everyone, this is Kirti from D News Crypto. I'm the marketing head of PNC. So D News Crypto is an online media publication that helps people to read, educate themselves about crypto news, Web3 news, metaverse and NFT. So we have about 500k monthly users right now, and we are currently working with several other clients like Bybit, Lbank and Coinbase. So that's it about us. If you have anything, do let me know, and I'm here for the session.
This is the end of all the sessions that we have had. Thank you so much everyone for sticking around till this time. If everyone can come here for a group picture, I know this looks like a small number, but we try to keep our meetups as compact and as with the best crowd possible. We try to keep these events closed. So if everyone can come here for a quick group picture. Right after this, we have food right outside here. We have a networking session for 30 minutes if you want to connect among each other.
Remove it, sir. Tables Sir, remove the cable, sir. Remove the cable. ಅಲ್ಲಣ್ಣ ಎಸ್ ಡಿ ಎಮ್ ಪವರ್ ಕಟ್ ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೀರಿ ಆಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲ
थोड़ा सा कॉम्पैक्ट हो जाओ गाइस. Is this fine, the picture, right?
The taller ones can like stand up. The other ones can sit.
ಪವರ್ ನೀಟಲ್ಲ ಆಫ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜರ್ ಐತೆ ಕಟ್ ಕಳ್ಸ್ಬಿಡ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡು ಆಫ್ ಆಯ್ತು
थोड़ा सा कॉम्पैक्ट हो जाओ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಆಫ್ ಆಗಿದೆ
the taller one.
ಆ ಕಡೆ lights.
No problem.
Wait. Is ready? Is ready? Smile. Wait. Just one more. Sir, please. Is ready? Smile. Wait, video. Wait. Please, all of you thoughts.
Come on, guys, some energy. Let's show some energy. Let's do cheese on 3, 2, 1. Is that fine?
Is
Bitcoin on 3, 2, 1.
ready? 3, 2, 1. Start.
Bitcoin!
One more. Is ready?
One more time.
3, 2, 1.
Bitcoin! Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Food is right outside.
सर ये ಯಾವ
ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡು.
वेट ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಂಗ್
स्ट्रीमिंग हो गया आप करने
ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಂಗ್ ಏನು
मैडम
Excuse me, can I end the stream? Stream is going on. Can I end it?
एंड कर